the home for all your Yankees news, updates, live streams, and play-by-plays. This is Max Coverage TV, and this show starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Max Coverage TV, the place to be for all your sports wants, news, and needs, and most importantly, live pre-games here for your New York Yankees. How you doing? How you looking? How you living? How you feeling out there, baby? It is opening day in the MLB. It's a holiday. It's a national holiday today. Yankees taking on the Brewers. Game 1, 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time, right there in the Bronx. But I appreciate you all walking in the house, so you all help me build. Hit that doorbell, aka the like button. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel. Join this amazing community full of Yankee fans, full of baseball fans. So Brewers fans, if you're watching too, come on in. This is open for everybody, okay? All season long, I'll be right here. I'll be covering the New York Yankees. I'll be covering every single step they do. Thank you for joining me. Shout out to the pre-live crew members. We got Val and NY in the house. Esther, Ken, Ruben, AJ, Daniel, Erica, Action BJ, Real Bill P, Dylan. Those are your... Oh, Miss Paula's in the chat. And Siciliano. Those are your elite members of the pre-live crew. If you're not a part of the pre-live crew, you got to get here just a little bit sooner. But once again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for walking in the house that you all helped me build. Thank you, guys. Man, it's been a long off season. We've covered the Yankees pretty much right after the... I mean, I've been covering them all year, but the off season started right after the heartbreak. Into November, into the winter meetings. January was such a slow month. February, spring training began. This month, covering as many spring training games as I can. And it all leads to right here, right now. The start. The start to the journey to get to 28. And I don't care about what happened last season. That's in the past. This year is a new year for the New York Yankees. And I know there's a lot of obstacles. I know there's a lot of hurdles that the Yankees are already dealing with. But you know what? The baseball gods don't put these obstacles in the way of weak teams. So the Yankees will prevail. I promise. And I'll be here. We're going to go through highs, lows, in-betweens, happiness, sadness, frustration, just everything in between. Thank you, David A. You were the man, David A. But we're going to be right here, man. We're going to be rocking out together. Thank you guys for being in here. Shout out to everyone. So today, hold on here. Okay. I'm getting news as they come, so I'll also post it on the on here. So actually, let me just bring it up here. I just got this news, so I'm going to put it on the screen. When I get the news, you get the news. That's the deal here. So before we tap into today's game, before we get a breakdown, let's get some roster moves real quick. Give me a second. There it is. So prior to today's game, the Yankees made the following roster moves. They signed Pablo Reyes. He's going to be number 19 to a Major League contract. And then they also placed Jake Cousins on the 60-day IL. What? I did not expect that news. So that just came through. A right elbow flexor strain. That's exactly what Clark Schmidt dealt with last year. So that is a loss to the bullpen for at least about 3 months. That's off the top of my head. I'm not a doctor. I'm not part of sports medicine. So don't quote me on this, but that's exactly what Clark Schmidt dealt with last year. So there's your news. Pablo Reyes will be wearing number 19. In case you guys missed it, Ben Rice is going to be wearing number 22. So he takes over Juan Soto's number. He took over Dom Smith's number in spring. So that is the number that Ben Rice will be rocking. Nick's in the chat saying, what is the Yankees opening day lineup? Let's just dive into it then, Nick. Let's just dive into it here. So, hold on. There we go. There we go. So today's lineup is Austin Wells leading off, Aaron Judge in right field, Cody Bellinger in center, Goldschmidt playing first base, cleaning up, Jazz Chisholm Jr. on second base, Jason Dominguez in left, Anthony Volpe playing short, Ben Rice DHing, Cabrera is playing third, and Rodon is taking the hill. I think the lineup's pretty solid. I don't have any problem with the lineup at all. I love how Jazz is in the middle of this lineup. I've been wanting him there pretty much. I've been saying I like Jazz's bat in the middle of this lineup, and they put him right there at the 5 hole, so I like that. We'll see how Wells does in cleanup or leading off. He did a fantastic job in spring, but, we have to see how that plays into the regular season. So it's gonna be interesting to see Wells leading off this year. I like it too, Mario. I like it too. Savius is saying, "What's up, Max? Don't like Judge in the second hole." I personally have been on record saying I would prefer Judge batting third, but that's the analytics of baseball. They think the best protection for Judge in this lineup is Cody Bellinger, right? So I don't mind it because I trust Cody Bellinger to protect Judge, especially because he came off a spring where he hit 425. So I like Bellinger behind Judge more than I like Paul Goldschmidt behind Judge. Maybe when Stanton comes back, which we have some news with Stanton as well. I'll touch on that here. But once we have Stanton back in this lineup, maybe things change. But I don't mind it right now. I don't mind it at all. Lee, who's playing third? Oswaldo Cabrera is playing third. Max, your off-season streams gave therapy, insight, and optimism. Hey, man, thank you, Action VJ, for being in as many streams as you have been, bro. You've been one of the OGs always rocking out with us, bro. I appreciate you. He says Cody Potteet's coming back to fill the gap for Jake Cousins. Interesting enough, Action VJ alluded to Cody Potteet. He just got DFA'd by the Chicago Cubs. So essentially, if you think about this, guys, the Yankees got Cody Bellinger for free. Well, not for free because they got to pay for his contract, of course. But if they get Cody Potteet back, they can claim him off waivers. How funny would that be? They literally would get him for free. So that's very funny. Nate in the chat says Bellinger walk-off grand slam. Oh, my Lord. My boy Nate saying it's going to start with fireworks. Nate is going all in saying Bellinger walk-off grand slam. That would be amazing. Who was off the 40-man for Pablo Reyes, says John. I know, they just put Jake Cousins on the 60-day IL. That was what just came through. Here, I'll bring it up here in a second. So right there, I'll make it a little bit, there we go. Actually, there we go. Make it a little bit bigger for you guys. So, Pablo Reyes is on the Major League roster. They placed Jake Cousins on the 60-day IL. So that's the corresponding move right there, John. Which sucks with Jake Cousins. It really does. I did not expect him to be that hurt, but hopefully he'll get a little bit healthier. We probably won't see him for about 2 to 3 months. So Daniel saying I smell home runs today. So let's take a look at both of the lineups here and both pitching matchups. So we're going against Freddy Peralta. And I'll bring up Freddy Peralta, have a little scouting report on Freddy Peralta as well. A good pitcher, man. Righty. We're going to see Nestor Cortez on Saturday. So that's going to be interesting. I know Cortez dyed his hair blonde. He's already talking to Boone. He says that him and Boone still text. But here's both lineups here. So the Brewers are rolling out Jackson Chourio leading off. Then it's Christian Yelich, Contreras, William Contreras, Rhys Hoskins, Frelick, Joey Ortiz, the ex-Oriole that they traded for Corbin Burns. He was in that trade, so the Joey Ortiz is their starting shortstop now that Willie Adames is out. Mitchell, speedy center fielder. Capra and Bryce Terang, who's also a pretty fast guy as well. So their lineup's not bad at all. Their lineup is not bad. William Contreras, one of the most dangerous hitters, catcher in the catching category that we have in the MLB. It's always the same story with Christian Yelich. Can he stay healthy for a year? Does he still have that MVP caliber in the tank? I don't think so, but I still think he's a great player nonetheless. So the Brewers are rolling out a nice lineup here. Nothing to mess around with, man. Nothing to mess around with. And if you notice, there's quite a few righties against us going against the lefty Carlos Rodon. So Daniel saying, I smell some home runs today, dude. I hope there's going to be some home runs. We'll get to the final score predictions. We'll get to, everyone's home run calls and stuff like that. But I hope there's going to be some home runs because I'm going to put some money on some people today. I'm putting some money down. I think Cody Bellinger is the one player that I really like. Joseph's Dream, my God, today's a big day. Go Yankees. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's talk about some of these cats walking in. Our guys are looking dapper. They're looking fresh. They're ready to get the job done, baby. Look at them all suited up, man. Looking like they're about to go to a wedding or something, man. Austin Wells, I couldn't rock that. What Wells is wearing right here, I couldn't do it. I got to have like a tie. I'm not a bow tie guy, but I have to have a tie. I can't just, saying I like the suit, but at least he's rocking it. My boy Jason Dominguez over there rocking, just a basic, same thing with Wells, little button up. 2 home runs for Judge, says David A. Okay. Our guy Judge just looking classy. Look at Spiffy. Max Fried rocking in with that little duffel bag of his. My boys are looking fresh, man. Speaking of fresh, ooh, look at Stroman. Look at Stroman. Stroman's ready. Volpe looking nice and dapper. Okay. And then Jazz. Man, Jazz always got the swag going on, bro. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate you, buddy. Jason Dominguez is going to get some work in left field today. Yes, he is. We'll see how he does. It's going to be a big test this year for Jason Dominguez. Nate's saying Dominguez will win Rookie of the Year. Money on Cody is already set, says Daniel. Ooh, you already got some bets placed, Daniel? Share the wealth, man. What you got? What bet you got placed right now, Daniel? Let us know. I might tail one of your bets. Dominguez will be the dark horse this year. Better year than... Oh, I don't know about that, Lee. I don't know about that. I mean, if he does have a better year than Soto, then by all means, I will love it. But I couldn't put him up there yet, man. Not yet. Not for his rookie year. Real Bill P, my guy, says Poteet and Cabrera's in the house. Yo, you saw that news, Real Bill. Right when I got the news, I was thinking about you, bro. What are the Yankees? What they sign back Poteet and basically get that trade with Bellinger for free? Esther says, "Let's go, Esther." If the young core produce, Yankees farm officially is underrated. No doubt. We had a tweet from Stroman opening day. Grateful for all of this. Thankful for the fans who show up daily with unwavering support and energy. Nothing better than putting on those pinstripes and feeling the buzz in the Bronx. Man, shout out to Stroman. Stroman's had a tough offseason, I mean, it's never a good offseason when your name is dragged through the mud and trade talks and all that stuff. So at least he's coming through. He seems like he's in high spirits, so that's awesome to see with Stroman. And I'm rooting for the guy at the end of the day. And Marcus Stroman's going to be very important to this rotation. I mean, out of nowhere, he's our third guy until Clark Schmidt comes back at least, which Schmidt's probably going to be gone for about 2 to 3 weeks, I would say. I don't think the ramp-up will be too long, but Goran in the chat says Volpe homer. Oh, okay. Volpe homer. I see a lot of... So right now we got Volpe as a home run call. I think some guys, of course, are going to take the captain, Aaron Judge. But I'll give you my home run call towards the end of the show. I don't have my confetti. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? Let me just pull it up here. I don't have the confetti cannon, but here it is, baby. My boy Theo Harris popping a $5 donut. Says, I heard Joe Buck is calling this game. Brings back memories, not going to lie. Yeah, he is calling this game. Yep, so the game is on ESPN. I personally, I like it when it's on Yes. I like it when Michael K calls it. But it's on ESPN. And Joe Buck, I like Joe Buck. Some people don't like him, but I don't mind Joe Buck at all. So we'll see. Let's see how he does. He hasn't called baseball in a while, but I was listening to him on the Michael K show, and he was saying like it's a different type now because this is the first game he's called with the pitch count. So I think he'll do fine. But Bob Smith, what's going on? Good day, yes sir. You ready, Bob? Are you ready? I can't wait, dude. Ryan in the chat. Looking sharp, Max. You look ready. Oh, I'm so ready, bro. I'm so ready. I'm going to be live for the play-by-play a little bit earlier, around 2:30. So I'll have this show go on And probably ended around like 1:45ish. So another 30 minutes. Don't want the pre-show to be too long. You know, I just want to get some insight on both teams and have you guys ready to rock and roll for 2:30. Oh yeah, let's go, Mario. Yeah, make sure all your sound effects are working. This is not oh yeah, no, see on this software, I don't have all my sound effects. I got it all ready on the OBS. I'm ready to go, Joseph Dream. I was up till 12:30 last night, putting some final touches and everything. We're ready to rock and roll, brother. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Yeah, I agree with you, Theo. I'd rather listen to Joe Buck than Bob Costas all day, any day. Jeremiah in the chat, how's it going, brother? It's opening day. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, dude. Let's go, man. I'm drinking my energy drink right here. This is not a sponsor, so it's a Celsius. But if you had these are pretty good. It's pretty good. So that's why I'm talking pretty fast, because I already feel it. Because I want to be ready. I want to be locked in for the game. Vladimir in the chat, happy opening day. Let's go, Vladimir. Thanks for being in here, bro. Appreciate you. Omar says, let's go. Look at Spiffy, Omar. Okay. Okay, Omar. I see you with the suit. Oh, with the lavenderish tie on. Okay. Thank you, Vladimir. So let's get some insight on Freddy Peralta. I wanted to bring this up, get some insight on him. And there we go. I'll make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see. So Peralta last year, 3.68 ERA, fully healthy season, 200 strikeouts in 172. Here, I'll actually bring it up full screen so you guys can see it better. 200 strikeouts in 173 innings. I apologize. So he's rocking last year with a 27.6 strikeout percentage. And I'm telling you, this guy's going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough game. He uses that fastball 54% of the time, on average 94.3 miles per hour. And then he mixes in the slider, changeup, and the curveball. And his off-speed pitch is pretty, like that slider is nice on him as well. So not going to be an easy outing by any means for the Yankees. A young stud for the Brewers. And he doesn't really walk, or he walks a little bit more than average. So a 9.4% walk rate from last year. So that's a little high. And the ground ball percentage, this might affect him, though, in Yankee Stadium. The ground ball percentage is only sitting at 37.4%. So you all know how the balls fly in Yankee Stadium. So let's see if that comes into play, right? But this guy has some good stuff, a strong fastball, a good off-speed pitch. So we'll see how he does. He went 11-9 last year in 32 games started with a 121 whip. So this cat's going to be nice, man. He's not a bad pitcher at all. Oh, you got that stock in Celsius? Let's go. No, it's not, David A. So if it's nationally televised, they don't have it on MLB TV. So luckily my boy Chevy came through. So if you see Chavez pop in the stream, we're going to give a nice salute to him because he saved the play-by-play for me. Because I thought it was on MLB TV as well, even though it's on ESPN, but it's not. What's up, Rusty Shackelford? Fresh eye hair. Yes, sir. You know it, bro. It's opening day, baby. Does any of our guys have any hits off of him? I don't know. In their career, probably. I would assume they've had some hits against them. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick, and I can actually maybe look at it from ESPN to see if they have any career hits against Peralta. I would assume so, though. He's been in the league for a while. So, Yankees career versus Peralta. Yes, so Bellinger has 5 hits against Peralta in his career. 1 home run, a .417 batting average. He's 5 out of 12. Paul Goldschmidt, 9 for 33 against Peralta in his career. 2 home runs, .273 batting average. And Jazz Chisholm Jr., 2 for 8 with a homer, batting .250 against Peralta. So, some guys have some hits against Peralta, and that's the only 3 batters who actually faced him. So interesting enough. New year, new lineup looks good. Lots of versatility, plenty of options to adjust along the way. Yes, sir. Bob, I like the lineup a lot. I'll bring it back up here, and here let me I don't know which one's better. I'll probably just do that. There we go. You don't need to see me. Here's the lineup once again in case you guys are just popping in. But like Bob says, I mean, lots of versatility. I think a lot of speed also, right? Because that's one thing this team needed to work on was athleticism and base running. I love it. I mean, Austin Wells leading off, Judge in right field. Moving Judge back to right field also, I think that's going to help him a lot and keep him more healthy. He was healthy last year, but playing center field versus right field, usually you stay more healthier playing right. That's also what the Angels did to Mike Trout, in case you guys haven't seen that. The Angels moved Mike Trout to right field just for that reason, to try to stay healthier. Bellinger in center, phenomenal glove, a gold glove winner out there. Paul Goldschmidt cleaning up. You know, that's going to swip. I think that's going to flip-flop. I think we will see Jazz cleaning up some games. Paul Goldschmidt maybe moving to the 5-hole. But today, I love it. Dominguez batting 6, playing left. Volpe last year in the 7-hole. Volpe, that's where he did the most damage. And I'll tell you what his stats were. We were looking at that during the offseason because I was wondering where he would do the best in the lineup. And hitting 7th, he had a 2.52 batting average, a 3.98 slug, and a 7.14 OPS. And he also hit 3 home runs in 123 at bats. So I know the stats don't really wow you, but after he moved away from leading off, the 7-hole is where he was doing the most. Like I like that spot for Volpe, so I hope we all hope this year for Volpe is a nice progressive year for him. Hopefully he makes that leap and gets that on-base percentage up. That's one thing I do want. Hey, Adonis says, I'm ready. I just got my Max hoodie too. Hey, you already got it, bro? That's that speedy shipping right there, Adonis. Thank you, bro. How do you like it, man? Let me know how you like it. You're the only one who's bought that zip up, so I want to see how does it look and all that stuff. I want to make sure it looks okay. Cadzilla, good to see you, my boy. Thanks for being in here. Smash that like button, guys. We got 82 rocking out with us. Hit that like button. Also, I will have this stream redirect you to the live play-by-play after the stream ends. So if you guys want to just stick put, it'll bring you over there so you can hit the notification bell over there. I'm going to go live at 2:30 over there, a little bit earlier before the game begins, but I wanted to, keep the conversation going and all that stuff. So I'm going a little bit live early. Daniel says Wells 1.5, Bellinger 1. Oh, this is his parlay right here, guys. Okay. Wells 1.5, Bellinger 1.5 home. What? So Daniel's going with 2 home runs for Wells, 2 home runs for Bellinger. Wait, I think you got it wrong. If it's 1.5, that you need 2 home runs. If they're just half, then you just need 1. And Jazz for a steal. I put 20 on those parlays, 10 on each home runs and 10 on Jazz. Okay, well Daniel's busting out the cash. I like it. It's not too thick and fleece linked. Okay, sweet, man. I'm glad you enjoy it, bro. Ho Volpe takes a big step forward this year. Me too, man. I mean, I know you're a big Volpe fan, Rusty, so I know you want him to take a big leap, and I do too, bro. We all do. All Yankee fans. I think that's right now the X factor in this lineup. If Volpe can get his bat going and just get that on-base percentage up, then I think it's a big year for Volpe, man. I really do. Yeah, Marvin, I don't think they're going to produce that much either. But if they do, then by all means, good for him. He's going to get paid, right? That's a nice little parlay right there if they do. So let me bring up some news with Stanton real quick because we have some news about Giancarlo Stanton. Some hopeful news, I think. So this is from Brian Hoke right here on Twitter. Actually, let me bring this up. Boom. There we go. Giancarlo Stanton is responding well to treatment and has resumed swinging a bat, which is, hey, I think that's the best news that we've had for him in a while. If he's swinging a bat again, there's still no timetable for him to return, of course, but there is some hopeful news there for Giancarlo Stanton. The fact that he's responding well to his PRP injections and now he's resuming swinging a bat, that's big news there. That's hopeful news. That's hopeful news, right? That seems like he won't miss a season. but still no timetable. You know what I'm saying? But that's the little bit of news that we have there with Giancarlo Stanton. Real Bill P, I had Thai chicken with tater tots for lunch, but I'm having hot dogs for dinner. Apple, Cracker Jack, Happy Hope. Ooh, my boy Real Bill P, he's ready for it, man. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Jay, over there on Twitch? Yankees got it if they focus. If they focus and stay healthy, because we've already dealt with injuries. I don't want to see any more injuries, man. I don't want to see any more injuries. Baseball is your time to grind on Hard Rock. Hey, yo. But yeah, me too, bro. I haven't opened that app in about 3 months, but I might put like $10 in today and get a little parlay going. I don't know. Right now, the Yankees are favorites to win this game, minus 155, and the over/under is 7.5. I do think the over hits. I like the over today, over that 7.5 mark. The spread is 1.5. I don't know if I'll take that spread. I think this will be a close game. And also, it's a revenge game for a couple of players. Devin Williams. What if he walks into... I mean, of course he's going to be out there, hopefully. Because he's going to go for a save. And for a Yankee save. Against his old team that threw him to the side. So Devin Williams, a little revenge game for him. You got Peralta pitching today? You better bench him then, Kadzilla. You better bench him on your fantasy, man. Because he's going to get rocked. He is going to get absolutely rocked today, man. I'm kidding. I think he's going to do good. I don't see a lot of like... I don't see like a 7-5 game or anything like that. But I do like the overhitting. Like maybe we'll see 5-4. Something like that. But I mean, I don't expect a lot of runs, like 10 runs combined or like something like that. I don't see that. But if it does, I mean, that's more excitement for us, right? Hopefully it's for the Yankees, though. Because the Brewers are not going to be a bad team. Brewers are not a bad team at all. You know, they're not going to just lay over and die. They're going to go out there and ball. So, Jacob, what's up, man? Hoping to see less strikeouts and more strike singles from Volpe. Yeah, exactly. I want to see more walks, too, Bob. That's one thing I want to see. Because Volpe has the speed. That layer of his game is just... It's a different layer that he needs to unlock. Get on base. Use those legs and steal some bases, man. That's what I want to see Volpe. Like I say, raise that on-base percentage for Volpe. That's what I want him to do. Didn't Cruz play for the Brewers also? Fernando Cruz? No, he played for the Reds. He might have played for the Brewers, but he came from the Cincinnati Reds. I don't think he played for the Brewers in his career. Nice, Bob. You're already smoking some meat on that grill. Jay Smitty saying 6-3 Yankees win. So he likes the over, and he likes the Yankees to cover the spread as well, Jay Smitty. What's going on, buddy? Griffin says MLB wanted the Cardinals at Fenway after the Arenado trade to begin the home slate for the Red Sox. They forgot the Arenado trade, though. Is the Red Sox going against the Cardinals? Let's see. No, Boston's going against the Rangers. And then I know the Mets are going against the Astros. Blue Jays are going against the Orioles. So for that matchup, who are we going for that, right? Mac in the chat says less strikeouts, more contact, clutch, and 2-out situations. That's for everybody, man. That's for everybody. That's exactly what we need. More situational hitting, or better situational hitting, I should say. And Mac, it'll be awesome to see some clutch 2-out, like doubles or something like that. Yeah, Joseph, you know how I get down. Let's go, Joseph. We got to get ready for the opening day. 309 Metals in the building. Happy opening day, all. Let's go, Yankees. Good to see you, 309. How you feeling, man? I'm good. It's glad to see, I'm happy to see some of these people come back to the streams. We're back, baby. We never left. First and foremost, we never left. But it's gosh, it feels so good to be back, man. It really does. Like today, I woke up early. I just couldn't sleep. You know how it is. It's like a kid in Christmas. You can't sleep when it's opening day. Here, I'm gonna show you some videos here for. Let's see. Look at our good old buddy. Look at our old buddy here, Nestor Cortez. Look at him. He has a blonde hair. Oh, look at it. See, blonde hair. Dude, we're going to rock this dude on Saturday, bro. This guy's going to get absolutely torched. This guy right here. Thanks for all the memories, Nestor Cortez, but now you're an op. What's up, Pringle? Good to see you. Happy opening day to you, man. How's the weather in New York? It's kind of chilly up there. I think it's 50 degrees up there right now. It's kind of chilly. I think so, Real Bill P. I can check real quick. I think they go to 4XL. Let me just double check. Let's see. Yeah, Adonis got that zip up, and now people want it. Oh, they go to 3XL. 3XL is the highest it goes. Squig'em, what's going on? Yeah, sunny but definitely cold is what Bob Smith is saying. It is chilly up there. But Milwaukee's used to the cold, too. Milwaukee's used to the cold. First opening day for our guy, Jazz. Let's check it out. Taking us some batting practice here. Rocking the beanie. I like that beanie, too. That's a nice beanie right there. But, yeah, he's got the hoodie on, the beanie. He's got the throw. That's a nice little throwback hoodie he has on, too. Jake says, chilly and upstate frost this AM. Damn, that's crazy how it's that cold still. My boy Jake with the beard running in here. Good to see you, man. Nothing much. Let's get this opening day dub. Let's go, Squig'ems. Nestor should get a big round of applause, then get destroyed. Yeah, I think he will. I don't think anyone will boo him. They shouldn't boo him, honestly. I mean, it's not his fault. They threw him into the fire, in the World Series, and then Ohtani, of course, we all know what happened after that. But it's not his fault that they threw him in there. You trimmed your beard and got your hair cut for opening day. I looked like a bum. I hadn't done any maintenance since we lost those. Damn. My boy Real Bill P went into full off-season mode. I feel you, though, bro. Yeah, so Booney saying there is no timetable for Stanton, but he knows that he has made steady improvement. So that's good news for Stanton, at least. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Yeah, today's a special day. Today is definitely a special day, bro. Victor in the chat, the boys of summer are back. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's go, Victor De La Cruz. My guy, play-by-play with JJ is in the building. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? You ready for opening day? I know JJ, he streams the Phillies, so I know he has a big day ahead of him as well. All right, let's look at some bets. I can't bring it up on the screen because then they'll put me in restricted mode only, which I just found that out, so that's kind of annoying. Let me see. ESPN bet. No, I don't even have that. We saw that Yankees were favorites. I don't see any prop bets. I guess I can't find it. But who's gonna hit a home run today? Who is hitting a home run? I'm gonna go with Cody Bellinger. The first game in Yankee Stadium with him wearing pinstripes. Cody Bellinger is my home run call. He's going to right field. He's gonna hit a double-decker shot. It's not gonna squeak out. It's not gonna be a short porch bomb. It's going to the second level. I'm going with Bellinger for my home run. Jay's going with Judge over there on Twitch. Okay, Jay. I'll be live on Twitch as well, Jay, for the game. So I appreciate you being over there, buddy. Okay. Play-by-play is going with Bellinger as well. We got a lot of Bellingers. Okay. Squig'em's going with Volpe. Laura's going with Judge. Adonis going with Jazz. Okay. I like that. I like that call. Jazz home run to right field potentially, Adonis. Erica says Wells on the first pitch is going to go yard. Let's go. That's how we start this game off. That'll be awesome. Joseph's Dream says Wells. Emario says Belly or Paul Goldschmidt. Already placed all my parlays. Oh, what you rocking with, MJR? Daniel shared his parlays. What are you rocking today for your parlays? Let me know. Like, share the wealth. Share the wealth, man. Miss Paula saying Volpe and Wells, both of them hitting a home run. If that happens, Paula, we should win this game. If both those guys go yard, we should win. What's up, Stetson? Go Yankees. Good to see you, buddy. Smash that like button, guys. We got 97 in the house. Hit that like. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be doing this all season long, man. I'll be calling the games as well. An hour from now, I'll be calling the game. Even though the game starts at 3:05, I'll be here at 2:30. So I'm going to let this rock out for another 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to get ready for the play-by-play stream. But thank you for joining me on my first pregame show. I don't know how well I've done. I'm going to be learning as I go for the pregame stuff, guys. I'll have more stuff, more fun stuff down the road and stuff. But this opening day, we're all excited here, right? I'll tell you, though, Jazz is going 2 for 3 with a stolen base. Damn. See, if Volpe and Wells hits a home run and then Jazz goes 2 for 3, we should win this game, right? Like, Miss Serena's checking in saying, hi, all. Looking forward to an exciting season. No more injuries, please, and go Yankees. I know, Serena. Miss Serena, I pray we have no more injuries. We've already done it. We've already gone through it. Baseball heavens, please. Oh, Miss Serena. Popping confetti all over the place. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Let's go. Thank you so much. You are the woman. You are the woman. You are the best. Thank you, Serena. Gosh, this season's going to be awesome. This season's going to be awesome. I'm going to get a little crazy today, guys. I'm just going to let you guys know. I'm giving you a fair warning, okay? I'm going to go a little ham today. Ham means hard as a mother trucker, right? That's what I'm taking some shots. Come on. We're getting a little crunk. We're going to be popping some tops. It's going to be a party in here today. I'm telling you. I cannot freaking wait. We have been waiting for this all off season. Thank you, Esther. Thank you so much. Off topic, but Cena, no advertisements this week. I saw that, Laura. Yeah, he's going to be on Raw on Monday, though, right? Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate you, brother. Griffin says, from a Red Sox standpoint, everything changed when Yoshida got hurt. I didn't even see him get hurt, Griffin. How bad is his injury? I did not even see that, man. That sucks for y'all. Volpe, if Yankees start slow, Judge if Yankees start fast. Any props like that? No. There's no props like that, Bob. But, we've had a lot of Volpe calls, so I like that a lot. Hey, maybe that's good luck for the kid. My guy NNY Radio is reporting in from northern New York. Let's go. Thanks for being here, bro. Billo, you ready to party, bro? I need you to be my my co-host to party with. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how Billo gets down, bro. Let's turn up, Billo. You ready? Jay says, imagine if we get a bunch of wins, no injuries, without a championship, all from winning the first game of the season. If we can stay healthy, man, we're gonna get guys back. Like I shared earlier, Jake Cousins is now on the 60-day IL. So right now, the two players on the 60-day IL is Jake Cousins and Luis Heel. Stanton is on the 10-day IL, which I do think he's gonna miss a lot of time, but they elected not to put him on the 60-day. So if we can stay healthy and start fast, because the first couple of series are tough. I'm going to go out of order here, but the Yankees have to go against the Brewers, the Diamondbacks. I think we're playing the Guardians, the Tigers. Like, that's 4 playoff teams right there. Well, the Diamondbacks didn't make a playoff last year, but I think they're good enough to make it back this year. They should be in the playoffs in the National League. Might be a wild card, of course, but... My boy Andrew Gang in the building, popping some confetti all over the place with a $2 dono. Says, God bless. Let's Diamondbacks and Yankees. My boy Peraza. You're a Diamondback fan too, Andrew? But yeah, like Andrew says, Peraza made the team. He is on the roster. And thank you so much for the super chat. You are the man, bro. Appreciate you. But Peraza did make the team, which shocked me a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. I guess they don't want to lose him. And they kept him on the team. So the players that were on the fringe of making the roster was Brent Hedrick, Yoendris Gomez, Pablo Reyes, Oswald Peraza. All those guys made the team. All of them are on the team. And Fernando Cruz. That was another name that I was kind of iffy on. He did struggle in spring, the guy that we just got from the Reds in the Jose Trevino trade. He did make the team as well. And let me just bring up the whole. Let me see if I can find it. I'm sure I can. I'm going to bring up the whole roster here before I sign off for the pregame. So here it is right here. This is from the Yankees Twitter themselves. So we all knew Carrasco was going to be on the team, but Fernando Cruz, Max Fried, of course, Yoendrys Gomez, who had a spectacular spring. He deserves to be on this team, and he's out of options as well. So we keep Gomez. We add Brent Hedrick, Tim Hill, Mark Leiter Jr., Carlos Rodon, of course, Stroman, of course, Will Warren, of course, Weaver, Williams, and then the newly signed Ryan Yarbrough. Catchers, JC Escar, he's going to be wearing number 25 in Austin Wells. And the infielders, Goldschmidt, Peraza, wearing number 18, Oswald Peraza. So a couple of new numbers as well. So I'm glad they share the numbers so we all know who it is. So Peraza's wearing 18 this year. Jason Dominguez, Trent Grisham, Judge, of course, and utility would be Bellinger, Cabrera, Jazz, Pablo Reyes rocking number 19, and then Ben Rice is going to wear number 22 this season. So that is your full 26 opening day roster. And then this guy, Nash, he's such a hater. Whoever this guy is, says so mid. You're mid, dude. You're mid. Hate people on Twitter sometimes, man. They should be healthier this year. I know they should be. They should be, but we've already dealt with a lot of injuries. That's the problem. Is Ryan Yarbrough good? He's not terrible by any means. Ryan Yarbrough, last year he started with the Dodgers, got traded to the Blue Jays. Here, I'll bring up his stats. I think he had a sub-4 ERA, if I'm not mistaken. He had a 3.19 ERA, 98.2 innings. He used to be a starter for the Rays. So now he is shifted to the bullpen, which if push comes to shove, and God forbid, I hope not, because if we need him for a spot start, that means somebody else went down. But he can give you that spot start. He's a long innings eater, a long relief pitcher out of the pen. He's 33 years old. He's a lefty. He's not terrible. He doesn't strike out a lot of guys. That's one thing. He's not a strikeout guy. Last year, only a 16.3% strikeout rate. But he eats up innings. And that's reliable. That's what we need. And especially he's a lefty in the pen. So that's another plus. But a sinker, curve, fastball, changeup, cutter thrower. Yarbrough doesn't really have a lot of velocity to that fastball or the sinker, sitting at 86 miles per hour on average. But he's known for his breaking ball and his changeup. So he does have a nice little off speed. My guy Valhalla's in the building on Twitch. Dang, look at that razor face. Someone hold me back. Max Delicious. Thank you, Valhalla. Appreciate you. You know how to get ready for opening day, bro. I had to get ready for opening day. Yeah, Bob, they kept Peraza and Reyes, but Reyes can also play the outfield. So, and I think if I'm not mistaken, Reyes has options too. So when DJ comes back, I think Peraza or Reyes is going down. And if they send Peraza down, then he's gone because he's out of options. John Murphy, what's up, dude? Rocking the Auburn logo. I like that. Benjamin in the building, almost time. Let's go, Benjamin. Let's go. Man, guys, it's here. We've made it. How long have we waited for this day? Opening day. I thank you all for being with me for my first pregame show, and I will see you all in about 45 minutes or so. I'm going to get ready for the play-by-play stream. So like I said, this will be redirecting you to that stream so you guys can go over there, hit the notification bell, hit the like button so you guys are ready to party. Because 2:30, I'll be back live. I'll be doing more of these pregame shows as the season rolls on. My next one will be on Saturday. Be on the lookout for these as well. But it's always love, peace, sugar, and grease. I'm Max Cover Steve. I'll see you all soon. Good luck to the Brewers fans out there, if we have any in the chat. And go Yankees. Because it starts today for the quest for 28. Let's go, baby. I'm out here. Peace. See you all soon. Go Yankees.